Hello viewers, welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6. I've missed this game. I actually haven't played this in quite a while. Um I haven't been online a little bit because I've been a whole busy thing. I had that busy weekend, but then my work schedule this week was all over the place. But hopefully things are gonna be back to normal now. Uh I was excited to do this because I saw in the update notes that the Skull Island thing from Bloons Tower Defense 5, they made a map for it here in 6. I love this map. I can't wait to try this. We're gonna do a hard game, and then I might do another military monkey only. And I might do like a sub focus. Actually, if I want to unlock that, I'll have to do medium. Let's just start with just a normal medium then. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, we gotta remember I am going to be going until around 100 as usual. I've got Benjamin here. Yeah, this man. I mean, obviously it's slightly different. I think. I actually don't remember. I just remember this part in the middle. This is so cool. I love this map. Okay, what are we doing this time? Well, we got Todd. Good to see you, Todd. It's been a while. We'll throw him up here. What are we thinking? So we learned last time we were playing, we've learned how like the mortar is actually a really good tower. So maybe we'll use him. Can no one go on the skull itself? But they can go up here. This isn't taller than the skull. You would think it would be. Okay. Okay. And who are we gonna do? I really like engineer. I'm thinking maybe engineer. In fact, maybe like a bottom path, like XXL trap engineer. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty fun to do. Like not going into the sentry guns at all. Yeah, let's do a start on that. I'm trying not to touch the water at all because I know military monkeys only. It's like all gonna be water. I actually almost don't want to touch like the buccaneer because it's so easy just to place a buccaneer in there and it's good. But we got Hawking here. We'll go down to the bottom path and we'll start with just this and see how it goes. We start from round 1, which is weird. But yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while where it's just me kind of chilling, filming the whole thing for these. I think two games gets us close to an hour. I'm just gonna do 2 games today. Keep it nice and simple. But yeah, we're right back at it. Dude, his piercing is actually pretty good. That clump on round 4 is sometimes problematic, but what a good popper, dude. But yeah, as for upcoming schedule, I should just clarify about things that are going on, because you'll notice I'm posting this today on Friday instead of tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm kind of just... the schedule was... I mean, there's no reason to fall apart the schedule, but I think it's important to just experiment and try different things to see what works best for me. So we're going to keep going with... I think this idea of I'll just post when I can, since I got other stuff going on too. So like today I'll post, and then I should get back to Limits Company before I forget everything. So maybe my next video will be that. I'll just do another quick Limits Company video. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then what else do we got? We got TF2. We got that Minecraft game, which is actually pretty fun. I should tell you guys. First off, okay, Hawking is dominating right now. This is crazy, dude. He's actually just creaming these balloons, dude. Oh my lord. No, but I've been playing Minecraft Tekkit. So I went and found the old Tekkit mod. Well, not the oldest, it's Tekkit 2, but it's still an old mod pack. And it's been so fun. It has been ridiculously fun. Let me actually place Benjamin right up here. I almost forgot to place him. But it's fine, we're in medium. We won't need his money pretty much at all. Plus, if we get the balloon trap, then that's going to be even more so. What am I going to do for leads? I don't know. Probably, what is like a cool, like, option for leads that I never do? At this point, I have used pretty much every tower, which I'm proud of. Even the Ice Monkey. We had the episode focused on the Ice Monkey, which is pretty cool. Honestly, Bomb Tower, I don't use very often, do I? He's like the quintessential lead popping power guy, and I don't really use him. Maybe Bomb Tower is an option? Super Monkey. Oh, I already have 3K. Hold on. Yeah, let me just place Bloon Trap, actually. Can I change its location? Oh, I need to get larger service area. There we go. I'll just place it up right there. Actually, there's no reason not to just have it right in front. Ooh, I don't have a camo popping power yet either, which is important to note. I could do both at once to go sniper. We've talked about this, where sniper is just like... The issue with sniper... We'll go into sniper when we do military monkeys only. And I'll go middle path. But, like, I hate going top path on him. And I hate the bottom path. Bottom path is just... I mean, the first two upgrades are great. But after that, you don't want to go, like, only on bottom path. There's not really a good... Because maybe if you go bottom with middle, it's alright, but like then you might as well just go full middle path. I don't know, dude. Oh, he can pop ledge with the trap. I was actually here yapping away. I didn't even realize that ledge were coming into play. How about let's do a soft challenge of no military monkeys yet. So for now, well, honestly, let's just let these through. I don't want to place anything up there. We still got plenty of lives. Let's do a bomb tower. Let's do it. Why not? We'll do a, what is it? We'll do a bottom path bomb tower. I don't like the ones that have the ability on live loss, but it's still a really good tower. I mean, I might not even, well, what am I saying? Of course I'll have the money for that later on. There is the tier 5, which I'm curious on just what that looks like. Top path is alright. Middle path might be... Well, middle path is what I always use. Let's do bottom path, and we'll do the faster reload. We'll make him like kind of like a balloon popping power guy. All right, put him on close, and now it should be good for a while. Should be good for a while. Oh well, actually, no, we won't because I still have camos to worry about. So I've got to make sure. Okay, I already have the money for this. And then I just need to get radar scanner. Shouldn't be a problem. At least... Well, so here's the thing. I need it for next round. Yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Todd, coming into play right here. There we go. Just weaken the balloons. Just weaken them a little bit. I have the mana shield. Already making mistakes, you know? But it's fine. Mana shield didn't even go down. Now we should be able to get radar scanner before anything dangerous comes through. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There's that. There's that. Hawking's already generated a couple thousand. Beautiful. We'll get jungle drums now. Alright, sweet. Sweet, man. Yeah, no, he's... Bottom path Hawking is actually sweet. Just like him having the 2 guns and having the pin, insane. I mean, we should have already learned that from when we did the roguelite, the Rogue Legends game where we had one of these guys and it was a complete MVP. And then I stole by like I upgraded one of the sniper towers, so he cost like 6,000 to place initially, and that was a complete mistake. But then was like the boss balloon came up anyway, so. Didn't really matter, because boss balloons I apparently have no idea how to fight. I'll throw on deconstruction for the Moab, which is about to come out. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Oh, easy. He doesn't even have child balloons. I was gonna move the balloon trap. Doesn't even have child balloons, so I got Trojan. This is easy mode. Do I want MIB? Well, XXL Trap is already going to be able to grab DDTs, I think. Some of the largest balloons. I mean, DDTs aren't big. They would be able to get it as long as he can see camo. Yeah, because we've already seen it can take in leads and stuff. Yeah, so I don't need MIB. This guy can pop leads already. I'm going to get primary training just to help out the Red Sun here. And we're cruising. We're cruising. We're coming up on around 60, so we're going to already beat this mode. And yeah, no, we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Maybe they're getting a little bit far, but the moment they get into Hawking's radius of his little guns, they're completely destroyed. But yeah, Minecraft Tech It. Minecraft Tech It has been a lot of fun. Um, I played through quite a bit of that, but I hit this point where I discovered that there's a mod in it called Project E. This is Minecraft, by the way, and it gives you this thing called like a transmutation table, which you can like turn materials into this like currency called EMC, and you can then use that EMC to get other resources. So like you could throw in like a stack of iron into the transmutation table and get a bunch of EMC, and it just stores up all the EMC of like every item in, at least in vanilla Minecraft, every item has one. Not all the mod items have them. Actually, I don't think any of the modded items have it. Some of them do. But the point is you can stockpile it, and then you can use it to just get like a ton of certain materials. Because the way it works is, oh, are we gonna die here? No, we're good. But I do need to get something. I was gonna say over XXL trap, which, I mean, we're so close. I kind of want to still do that. I can get bomb blitz. I can get that would help a little bit. XXXL trap would be so cool though. Let's keep going here. Let me focus a little bit on here and just see what's going on. Because dude, I really think we can get it soon. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. We're good. We're good. And he can even reach over here. That's huge. That's huge. Look at his range, dude. Okay, and now we got the super trap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now we're good. Now we're good. And up next we'll get bomb blitz there. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. It kind of ruins a lot of the game because like a diamond has like 8,000 something EMC. So you're putting like even just one diamond. Don't even get me started on emeralds. Emeralds have 16k, and because of the EMC system, it is you can just like go infinite with village trading, and just have like, oh, you need 20 string. It's back in older Minecraft, so it's not, villager trades aren't like where they are now, but they're the old trades where villagers have like one thing to trade for. But it's like, oh yeah, give me 20 string, I'll give you an emerald. Yeah, sure. Let me just like buy 5 stacks of string for like 1,000 EMC, and then just do this over and over and get like 200,000 in emeralds, and then that's just like one run through. And then you wait another day, and then you go back to that one villager, and you go to a whole village full of villagers, and it's just like, you can see how this kind of loses value very quickly, and it kind of ruins a lot of the game. Not to mention it adds items, and it kind of made me disappointed. And I'd already gone too far into it, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do like a reset, you know, and start over from scratch, and then just try and not use that mod, because it's just one of the whole mod pack. There are some things in it that are really nice. It's one of those mods that made me think about the most about, like, first off, we're gonna hear bomb blitz. There we go. Oh, right in time for 63. Although I've got the trap, so it's really no issue. We'll get this as well. But what was I saying? It reminds me a lot about Terraria, and like my old Terraria days where I would like overdo it on the mods like a ton. Oh my god, look at this! They can't die because they're zebras. They're immune to explosions. Oh, that's funny. But it just felt like too much. So I'm gonna have to do a new game of Tekka anyway. I didn't really get super far into it until because actual Tekka is built upon things like Industrial Craft, and Galactic Craft, I think it is, the one where you can go to space, which I didn't end up doing. Because the unfortunate thing about going to space is that it's got its own whole system that's separate from Industrial Craft, so I was progressing with Industrial Craft. And then what ended up happening was the system, once I got into the Galactic Craft system, it was like started from scratch again as well. So it's like a whole thing of I just need to... In one thing that the EMC system was doing was it was making mining like no point in mining, because you could do the villager trade thing, so you didn't even need diamonds. So bottom line of all this is I want to do a new Tekka game, and I almost want to do it as like a video series. But the unfortunate thing is I already have a Minecraft video series I started with the Suitcase Pocket Dimension, which is so cool in its own way. So I'm kind of stuck on like, what do I just start a new one on my own with Tekka? See, the thing is I haven't done a lot in Tekka, so I could do another game. I could start over with that. And first off, let me get primary expertise as well, just to make this more brainless. I could do my own new game of Tekkit, and then continue with the Minecraft one that we're doing. And then once I finish up that, and Tekkit's and my Tekkit game is complete, I'll have learned a lot more, and then maybe I can then do a video series of Tekkit when I actually know what I'm doing, and then play through that as well, because I feel like that'd be pretty fun and entertaining. Tekkit's so cool. I really am glad I found it and looked into it, because it's exactly what I was talking about, because I think, was it in my last Minecraft video where I was like, I'm gonna look into, like, you know, older mods and see if I could do Greg, and it's exactly what I wanted. It's Greg Tech without, like, the ridiculous aspects of it, like, for progression. It's just normal Minecraft plus all this added stuff that makes it so much cooler. So, that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line of that tangent, is expect more Minecraft. But, I mean, otherwise, we're just gonna we're just gonna keep cruising and trying to have fun. I'm gonna make a trade-off with you guys, because here's what I'm thinking, right? Editing videos was pretty fun in the beginning, but it got to the point where it was like, it's just taking so much time, and I have other things going on that, and frankly, I'll admit it, I am lazy, but I did want to do this just to have fun. I'm gonna start just veering into this kind of style, you know? And you know what? People in the old days of Minecraft, people in the old days of YouTube did this, and they were able to carry themselves. I want to get to that point. So I want to be able to just, you know, the idea was to make it feel like old Minecraft. Although it was like, I liked how the videos turned out when I edited them. I said Minecraft instead of YouTube again. See, this is why I need editing, right? Because it's like, I suck without editing. But the finished product of an edited video, I liked because I put in the work into it, but I didn't really like it as a video, because it wasn't really what I wanted. It's like, oh yeah, this is probably more entertaining, but it's like, it doesn't feel like the kind of videos an idea I want to make. And maybe it's just because I'm so obsessed with older YouTube, and nowadays with YouTube, a lot of times I just watch stream VODs, which is again the same thing. Like, there's no editing, it's just like sitting and chilling and playing a game. And of course, you know, I'm lazy, so it's like, it's a whole thing of just pulling me together like this. But you know what? I keep coming back to the mantra where I'm just going to do what I want to do for a good year. And then we'll see what happens next summer. So we're coming up on summer now. The idea, though, is because if I could just fiddle into this style, it makes it a lot easier to do videos, makes it a lot faster. And I might be able to get closer to, like, a quicker uploading week, which is good, because I have one thing that we have come across is there's a few games I'm doing at once. So if I am able to get more videos out a week, we're going to be able to get through them faster. Because before I was only at like 3 uploads a week, and then plus the one random, whatever it's called, Limbus Company video. Which was fine, but if I can, and that was 3 times a week on like perfect conditions. This will be more consistent, where like even on days where I'm extremely busy, because that's the thing, I wasn't consistent with like the time that I did have. And, you know, this way I'll be able to not only keep that 3 a week like always be the case, but I might even get to like 4 a week, you know? Or I might even do 5 a week, I don't know. I mean, that's a little crazy. Because I'm not always like, I don't always have access to like my setup here. We'll figure it out. This is all about experimenting, right? And who knows, I might go back to editing. I might be like, you know what? Because I originally did it because it was a project for me to do, like, on my days off. But I'm not even that good at editing, and I get it where when you're not good at something, you know, like, obviously if I don't do it, I'm not going to get better. But, am I going to die to these DDTs? No, we're good. But I do have, let me just actually remind myself that I'm playing a video game right now. And let me just do something else here. We've got almost 200,000. This ended up being really easy. I mean, I know it's supposed to be because it's medium. It's like normal. But like, what are we doing, right? I'm gonna get a classic right here. I'm gonna get this because we got that there, so it adds some synergy there. And there we go. Now we should be good. I love the Inferno Ring. But, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna see what happens from here. Alright, so yeah, because, like, what else do I do here? Because I've got, like, this whole layout all done. Yeah, no, we got this. There wasn't any fear at all with how much money we make. Look, I bought the Inferno ring, and we already have, like, almost 200k again. We got Rubberbane, Red Sun, Thanatos, Hawking, just the Dream Team. 98 going down like it's a bunch of red balloons. This is just so silly. Dude, Hawking has made me 140,000? What? Okay, how are we gonna do against the bad here? I realize our individual balloon MOA pump power isn't super crazy. Oh, dude, that ballista coming in clutch. Yeah, okay, we got it. Okay, let's go back in here. We'll go right back in. Yeah, that's like 20 minutes. Let's do our military monkeys only. Here we go. We still got Benjamin. We're gonna do a focus on the submarine. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll go here. I'm actually gonna place Todd. Oh, I don't have Todd. That's right. Oh no. We got Coleridge. We got Coleridge right here. He's a guy from. I got the name from someone from Wizard 101. Love that. I've been watching old videos of that lately, and there's no way I'm never gonna play it. This especially on a video, because it's just like it's so flawed. The charm is just in the memories. As a game, it would be pretty. It'd be like less entertaining than just you guys sitting here and watching me tangent on stuff like I was just doing. It'd be even less entertaining than that. Because at least in this case, you're able to watch like balloons pop and die while I'm talking and just ignore me. Okay, what are we gonna do with this? Do we just go with just like the one? I did mention I want to go sniper. Let's go sniper as an assist. We'll place him right. Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about villages. That's right. I was about to think about like getting them close for village range, but that doesn't matter. There's no villages. Place Roland right up here. We'll start him off on just strong, but we're gonna go to first on him soon. We're gonna go middle path, all the way middle path with him, with the 2 bottom path fire rate upgrades. That's what we're gonna do. Coleridge. What are we gonna do about you, Coleridge? I think we'll go in the twin guns. Obviously, longer range I want to get. The only issue is I usually put like a dart monkey up front for the for like his radar thing or whatever. So it might be better to just go like middle path and bottom path to give him just crazy popping power like up front. But then he doesn't really have any range. Not that he needs it. Remember, we're in easy mode. Let's just go with this. Then we'll just see what happens from here. But one thing I did think about, actually, I just thought about this now. If I do settle into this kind of style videos as like a permanent, I could start doing like multiple videos a day. Because I do have, there's 2 days a week where I have a day off from work. And that's Tuesday and Friday. So today's usually one of the days that I would do like a normal filming, and because it's Friday. And I mentioned that not every day I have access to my setup, but Tuesday and Friday I do. So those are always my big days. But if I end up going like this, maybe on good weeks I can start doing like multiple. I can at least record multiple videos in one day, even post them. I could do this like just a whole bunch of stuff and just get things out. You know, just get me out there, get me practicing this. I'm sorry you say because of my editing. I really didn't think my editing was that good. And I know no one likes to hear someone's lazy, but is this not the most relatable thing? I want you to be honest. You guys watching this, a few of you who have watched my videos of my about 50 subs. Would me admitting my laziness not be the most reliable, or the most, man, I just said the word too. Relatable. Would this not be the most relatable thing ever? No, we're here to chill and we're here to have fun. And honestly, if I can remove the stress that editing was putting onto me and just have fun making videos, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And honestly, I think we'll have a lot of fun doing this, because if I can get out more videos, Then I can get through games faster. We can get to more games. I would love. All I want to do is have a large variety. You know, I want to just be playing all kinds of things. I don't want to just sit in a one game. Because I love balloons. We're playing on that's like kind of been our main focus so far. But you see, I'm branching out already to other stuff. Just because the whole idea about this is playing something that is fun. You know, this gets me excited. I might just go and record another video after this. You guys might get 2 uploads today. Wouldn't that be crazy? And on like a good day, I could do like 3. Now I'm getting excited. I mean, it's not like anyone watches these yet. But surely, if I do enough of these. Surely. I just see one guy, I saw some post. I'd never heard of this guy, but I saw this YouTube post of this guy who has made daily videos for like 2 years. Like he's uploaded consistently every day. He's done like 750 videos. And he reached the point where he's like got like 300,000 subs, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. But like, obviously, he probably puts like, there's probably a lot of effort in the videos. They're probably an interesting topic. They're probably, I don't know what he does. It seemed like it was like a Pokemon focus, which Pokemon's a big IP. That's gonna get people in. You know, it just made me be like, you know, consistency is probably quite powerful. So the worst thing that'll happen is if I force myself to keep editing, I'm gonna stop getting interested in this, and I'm gonna give up again. Because the first time I gave up, it was because of work, but it was like the entire reason was because editing was taking up my time. So on this end, if I can just like do like some minimal editing, you know, maybe I can just like, maybe I'll take down notes if there's moments where I'm like, I space out and just like, for like 8 minutes, and I'll be like, okay, I gotta remember to just, I can cut that out. But what I would do is I would like just, I mean, I'm sure everyone, I don't know if there's another way that someone would edit a video. First off, I think, you know, I am gonna get, no, do I want that? I'm gonna get this. He doesn't have much range at all when I don't have any range on him, which kind of sucks. That does kind of suck. But whatever. And we didn't have this because we don't have this. But just that, so what I would do is I would sit down, right? And I had to finish recording. And I would just go through it and, you know, chop it up as I go. And it would take like 4 hours. For like something that's pretty lackluster. I will make a deal with you guys. A year in, if we have a following, if I get like 4 digits, if we get to like 1,000 subs, then I'll have more motivation. I'll have more people and be like, you know what, guys? You've all stuck with me. You've all watched me doing this for like, I mean, at this point, if I start now, it'd be like 10 months before I hit that 1 year mark. You've been watching me for how long doing this? I think you guys deserve to finally have some effort put in the videos. But did I put enough effort? I'm not putting enough effort into these by just being here and trying to be entertaining. Which I don't think I'm very entertaining. But all I do is compare myself to people like Queso, who is probably the most entertaining person on earth. That's like playing basketball. I don't know anything about sports, by the way. That's how big this guy is. Where like, it's like playing basketball and being like, oh, I'm not Michael Jordan. What's the point, right? Everyone has their own little niche to share to everyone, and I feel like that's kind of the only reason I do this is because I'm banking on that I can build into some kind of personality. And you know what? Maybe just the whole point is having fun along the way. I'm gonna move this guy to first. That's what I'm gonna do. We got Sub Commander coming up. Roland is gonna go into middle path, like I said. He's gonna get supply drop. Supply drop is sweet because they added this little thing in there that gives him lead popping power. That's huge. That is massive. Because that means you can go bottom path with him, which is so good with the bouncing bullets. You don't have to worry about giving him lead popping power because base sniper doesn't have that. Which I've always thought is interesting. But I mean, it's a cool balancing thing and like it makes sense. But I feel like even a base 000 sniper should be able to pop a lead balloon. At least Coleridge can, because of his armor-piercing darts. He's got, like, no range. I was not expecting his range to be that tiny. I'll be honest. But it's whatever. It's whatever. We're doing pretty good so far. We're gonna get, oh, we already have supply drop. Elite Sniper, that's probably the cheapest tier 5. Is there a cheaper tier 5 than that? I just realized, no, there's no way. There's no way there's something cheaper than that, is there? I don't know, dude. Let's see this Moab. Yeah, he's done. No, there can't be. I'm just trying to think. Is there something cheaper than Elite Sniper? On easy mode, that's like less than 10k. For a tier 5. That's crazy. I don't know. I gotta remember to actually use this ability though. Not that I... No, I don't. If I miss it, it doesn't matter, because like I'm making so much money. Benjamin's already made me 5k. This is medium. No one needs money on medium. I actually don't want to get... I mean, Elite Sniper early would be good, because it would up my money gain. But I kind of want to get Sub Commander. Because he's gonna... Sub Commander also is gonna help if... I'm gonna get some more subs next to him. Let's just get Elite Sniper. It's so cheap. Dude, he's so good. I love how he looks, too. Look at... Is that not overkill? Like, why do you need that many goggles? Right? What's the point of that? I don't know. I don't know. Dude, he's shooting like crazy. Okay. We got his ability. Yeah, he gives like 3k every time. Not like 3k, exactly 3k every time. But yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be like... Yeah, I gotta... I mean, in that case, then I gotta start my... I'm trying to think. This tech kit is really cool. I would like to do... Well, I gotta play more of that anyway. I should just restart. Because I wanted to play a little bit more of my first tech kit world just to get a feel with what's going on in it. But I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly at all. This is what I meant by just... Yeah, this is what I need to get better at. Right? This is why I'm practicing this. But how can I stay on topic when it's so easy? This is why, you know what? This is why we need to move on to those harder games. That's the harder matches. That was the whole point of this. Wasn't that the whole point of doing bloons? I was like, we're gonna work up our way to the advanced and expert maps and do like chimps on those. That was the whole point. Not sitting here doing medium up to round 100, which is fun. And it lets us try out some towers and stuff. But like, dude, it's a lot of it, if I don't find something to tangent about, then we're just sitting here. I mean, it's fun to watch the bloons die. It's really entertaining. It's really satisfying, I should say. But, like, is that entertaining? I don't think so. But what would be entertaining is me going round by round, like, carefully planning and strategizing what I need to do to beat the game, and then losing on, like, round 63, and then having to restart. And that's, like, that hurts, but that's entertaining. This isn't this is just, like, me winning. This is called winning. I mean, people like to win, but I feel like winning, I tell people this a lot. Winning, I think, is the most overrated thing in all of gaming. I don't mean just like video games, I mean like any kind of game, you know? I mean, again, I was talking about earlier, I don't know anything about sports, but I would even stretch it to sports, where it's like the point of playing a game is to have fun. You play a game to like distract yourself from like the stresses of life, to enjoy yourself, to do things that are fun. And you know what? To some people, winning is everything. And winning is the fun part. And doing it competitively to win is what it's all about. And that's fine. I used to be like that. I used to be very competitive with everything. In fact, there's still parts of me that when I play a game and I don't think about it too much, I start to become more competitive. And be like, really into it. And you'll see, I do want to play games that make me mad because I feel like... I feel like I'm ridiculous when I get actually upset. I actually know we've seen that. Remember that TF2 video with the crocodiles? That was actually pissing me off so much. But, you know, on his general... Okay, we're on round 60. We're in a free play. Coleridge is not stepping... Dude, Roland's got 50k. Coleridge is only like 8k. It's fine. It's because Roland has full range, and Coleridge is like just shooting the front. Shooting when they get close to him, so it's fine. Speaking of, though, let me actually just hurry up and get some more of these guys. We can get some more subs. It's funny, we got him here, but we're actually going to give this guy a higher range than this. We'll give him first. Do I want to fit another guy up here? Well, see, here's the thing. What I can do now is to give all these guys this. And then that way... when they get in the range of one of them, they're going to get in the range of all of them. And unfortunately, Coleridge might take a back seat, because this guy up the front might, or even these two guys are going to take, like, all the pops. But that's fine. Because Coleridge is buffing them up. He's still the OG. And I could maybe, like, spruce it up and get, like, other types. But actually, well, okay, they have armor piercing, so they can pop TDTs. This should be fine. And we have Roland for cleanup and normal balloon popping power. We have Ben to give us money, and then we just have this. We just have this fleet in the middle taking down literally every single other balloon. Easy, dude. Dude, he is shredding like normal Moabs. That's crazy. What a god. And you know what? There is one more video that I do want to edit, that I will do, that is edited. And that is that video I've been playing in the background that I've been telling you guys about for a long time. The like 3 of you that have been watching, because I have a pair of friends that do watch, or at least I hope that they still watch all of these. So at least there's 2 of you out there who have watched all my videos and know that there is something, because I've mentioned it a few times. I haven't said it in a while, but there's a video I really want to do. But it's a lot of work. And I've done like the first step where I've done all like the research and everything, but now I need to like get like a script down, and then actually editing it is gonna suck because it's. I'll tell you now, there's a manga that I really enjoy, or well, I used to really enjoy. I feel like it is the biggest. I'm big on storytelling. I'm big on stories. One of my biggest passions is to try and become an author later in life, and to write books, write stories. I freaking love storytelling. I mean, like, and it's funny because you'll never meet a bigger fan of mainstream anime who's never watched anime. I've never sat down. I mean, or in the early days, like when I was young, I went on Netflix and I watched Naruto, and I watched all of Naruto Part 1 on Netflix, including all the filler, because I didn't know filler existed. I was like 12 years old. But the moment I found out that manga existed, and especially the moment I found out I could just get it on my phone. I have the Shonen Jump app on my phone. I was like, there's no reason for this. I've never watched anime since then. I'll read just 110% manga. I'm a complete manga fan. I've read One Piece like 8 times over the last like 9 years. Well, I say that, it's not like it's finished, but I've like read through and caught up with One Piece and just gone all the way through it like 8 times. It's so fun. I've read a ton of other stuff. I've read Bleach, Naruto. I did read Dragon Ball, although Dragon Ball is nostalgic and a classic, but I'm not a big fan of it, actually. Dragon Ball Z included. What else? Like Black Clover, that was one of my favorites for a long time. I love that story. I don't like how it's ending, though. I haven't even read the last arc, because I read a bit of the last arc, and it's like completely... Like, the series was like ramping up like crazy, and there were so many great like character moments and stuff. Whatever, that's a tangent for another time. I could do a whole video style of just me talking about these, because I'm very passionate about it. But it's so different from... Because that's the thing, if you start doing variety of such different things, that can be so alienating, and it can be hard to balance it. And it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because I want to have fun, but it's like... You know, if I just do every single thing I'm interested in, then it's like only people who are exactly like me are going to enjoy watching my content. Because otherwise, it's just going to be like... Anyone who's like subbed is gonna see like 5 videos of like things they don't care about, and then they'll get a video they like, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll finally watch them. It's like, why would you even sub to that person at that point? Whatever. I was going on a tangent, but essentially the idea is that there is a manga that I read. I might as well tell you, it's called Mashal. You might have heard of it because it did get an anime at some point. Like the last few years, it got an anime. And I'm like, the first half of it, when I was reading it as it was coming out, because I've read it since day 1. I read like chapter 1 when it came out on Shonen Jump, and I was like, wow, this is funny. This is hilarious. And it's entertaining. The reason why I feel like, it's the story that I feel like has the most missed potential ever. Out of everything that I've read or watched or seen or done anything for, it's not like it's my least favorite thing ever, my least favorite story. There's no, it's not anywhere close to that. Mashal as a story, so I mean, I'll talk about all this when I eventually do the video, but it has its own merits that isn't just story, like the story it's telling. It's very funny. The art's really nice too, stuff like this. It has its priorities, right? The problem is it's got this potential to be this really cool, like, in-depth magic world, and there's so many bits where they even hint at it, and then they just ignore it. And they contradict their own system, the power systems. They hint at stuff for like later down the road that never comes to be. The power scaling is all over the place. it's really just like it could have been really something really cool. Like it could have easily kept up. It's because it's mainly a comedy and it does that amazingly. That never falls off. It's funny all the way through. Mash as a main character is ridiculous. He's like Saitama, but like with actual like. The best way to put it is, well, Saitama is pure strength, where he'll do things like punch and kill people in one shot. Mash is different because the comedic aspect of it comes from him using his ridiculous strength for ridiculous feats. The last thing he does in the series is the big bad, well, one of the last things. Like, this is like in the final fight. The big bad villain uses this super magic attack that's going to destroy the entire continent. Like, this isn't just an island, this is the entire continent. And Mash goes out in the water and he paddle boards the continent out of the way. Like he's paddleboarding. He just pushes it out of the way. And it's just this ridiculous, it's funny. But like I said, throughout the series, there's other things that could, if they were, the potential was met, this could not only be like really funny, but also like really in-depth and really entertaining on all multiple facets. Something like One Piece, for example. One Piece relies on a lot of comedy, and that's what makes it entertaining. But One Piece also has really deep characters. It has a really deep world that's really cool. Like, this is stuff that, like, Mashal was showing that it could have, but it didn't go down any other route. It just stuck with comedy, and like, it was like, there was, like, 3 different writers that it kept switching between, who, like, didn't really know what the other one wanted to do. It's so weird, and I'm trying to explain it here, but, like, that's why I want to make a video, like, just going over it, because I wrote down all my notes, I read through the whole thing again, and wrote down a bunch of notes for it, and now I want to do a video of it, where I'm, like, sitting over there on my bed. I don't know if any of you know Tekken 101, but he does that style, so kind of, like, in memento of him. I'm going to sit on my bed, and I'm just going to talk about, like, in full with a script, and just go over every issue, because I have all that in my notes, I just need to compress it into a script. But the main thing is, when I do this, I need to edit in, like, a bunch of manga panels, because I can't just sit there talking about it. I have to punch in, like, little things to just, like, show examples, and that's going to take so much time, and I'm one of the people that when there's a project, like, this is why I suck at school. When there's a project, I'll sit there, and I'll be like, dude, this is going to be a hard project. I can't even get started. Even though if I start it, it's probably not going to be so bad, and it might be fun doing it. This is why editing is an issue for me. You see, I'm very problematic. Why can't they hit him? No! Oh, dude. That wasn't even like I was distracted. Because I seriously was like... I seriously thought they could hit camera. Why did I think that? You know why I thought that? Because Roland is such a beast. Oh my, Roland is such a beast that every single camera that popped up, he soloed. All the way until round 90, and it wasn't a problem until PTs. Dude. So I just assumed, I never even thought about that they could pop cameras. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not continuing in this free play, okay? I'll take the L on that. But you know what, we're only 40 minutes in. I could maybe do something else. Or I could cut this short here. Because honestly, I don't want to go past an hour. When we go past an hour, like, it's pretty extreme. I think 40 minutes, even just going to an hour might have to be, like... I might have to chop that down and make it where, like, I have a hard limit of, like, 45 minutes. Because honestly, if I just leave it going, then I can do, like... And that's why, you know, eventually if I did streaming, then I would have, like, large streaming sessions. And but that's not what this is. Not everyone has time to sit down and be like, I'm going to watch this 4-hour video. So I'm going to cut it short, just keep it at 45 minutes. I think that's a good plan, and we're actually right at that mark. I yapped a lot. I passed around a lot. I hope none of you are pissed at me. I hope some of you are actually watching this too. I hope just because I feel like I said a lot of important things in this I didn't even realize I was going to talk about. But no, we're going to make some changes, and you know, some of them might be better than others, depending on who you ask, but I think it's all good, because honestly it's making me excited. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna get the file ready, and I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna record a whole nother video, and I'm gonna get both videos out today. And it's gonna be like, what's going on? You know what is really hard? I'm still gonna have to put an effort. It's drawing those thumbnails. That's not stopping. No, that's gonna be like that's gonna be my like calling card. People are gonna know me as a guy who draws the really bad thumbnails, but he draws the thumbnails every single time. I can't stop that. I'll stop editing, but I won't stop, because Dude, the ultimate defeat would be if I like made a video and the thumbnail was just like this, you know, like the thumbnail was just like the idea of this video was I was gonna try out that skull map. What if I just screenshotted the skull map and that was a thumbnail? You know how depressing that would be? You know how many people would see that and just be like, this is like the most nothing burger thing ever, I'm not watching this? I feel like the fun thumbnails are like the only thing that has me getting people in to watch these at all. So that's what I'm gonna, and that's why I want to keep doing it, because they're funny. I think they're funny. I don't care if I'm the kind of person who laughs at his own jokes, because I will do that all day. Don't worry, but that's still, I hate drawing the thumbnails sometimes though, because it's like, I mean, anyone who's an artist knows, and I'm not saying I am an artist, I don't do drawing at all. I'm a complete writer, I do a lot of writing. But drawing, it's like I feel like I'm getting a little bit of that from just drawing the thumbnails. It's like sometimes I can do it in just 15 minutes, but it's like the most dreadful 15 minutes ever. It's like doing this and that and this, and like I have to try and make it look some semblance of what I'm trying to get across. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching this long. Hope you keep going. I mean, honestly, it's really just cool that I have people watching these at all. And 50 subs is frankly pretty cool that we're at that point. I think we're at like 56. But I can't wait to like wake up one day and I'm at 100. Maybe wake up one day and I'm at 1,000. I mean, that's gonna be like years from now, maybe. I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm hoping like if I could just be consistent, maybe I'll pull in just the right people. But I talked about this before. I don't want to think about it now. I want to think about just trying to enjoy this and have fun for now. And that's what we're gonna do. So I hope that you guys can enjoy it a little bit too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Remember that tomorrow is always another day, and I'll see you next time, probably very soon. So have a good night.